Here we are outside, and wanted to show you where we're going to put the raised beds in. It is March, you know, almost the middle of March, and look, it's a beautiful snowy day. I got my trusty blower to yeah. Like, this is crazy. Gotta blow off the barbecue because I'm gonna barbecue tonight. Remember, if it's colder than minus 30 degrees Celsius, I will not barbecue. But minus 29.9, I'm in. And it just might be that way by tonight. So I just wanted to kind of show you from the back here. You can see kind of get mode. There we go. So you can see here there's some ice forming and stuff, and there's my furnace, and the beds are going in over there. But you know, snowed a foot and a half, and it's snowed a foot and a half, and I'm just not going to go out there. So let's go back in the house, and I'm going to show you, instead of where the raised beds are going to go and what I'm thinking, so you can tell me that I'm crazy, how to transplant geraniums. Because believe it or not, I got some germination. So let's all head back inside because this is too cold. So here we are back in the house because it's so, you can see I'm still red. I got snow melting in my hair. So this is crazy. But since we can't go outside and show how we were going to do the raised bed, and how I think I might have an ingenious way to save myself some money, because everything is so expensive. Remember, if you're going to go and spend $2,000 on raised beds, I better be able to grow $2,000 worth of food. And I don't mean in 20 years, I mean quickly, otherwise, you know, you're just not going to do it. So how do you do it reasonable? That's the hard part. Might have a way. So today, I just want to go over transplanting geraniums. As you can see, my tomato plants are doing, I cannot stress. I might be myself a little pickle here. There is no way. You saw outside. That's not going to change. I got another 6 weeks to go on those plants. These things are going to be huge. Just huge. But this is how you transplant geraniums. So I transplanted, let's see, let's look down. There we go. So there's the geranium in this nice, wonderful 4-inch pot, and with my soil. So how did we do it? So I have saved, over here, I have saved a couple of geraniums inside this grow pot. And I know what you're gonna say. Randy, you're crazy. Well, I don't have the Crazy Club started up yet, but everyone will be able to apply. I'll put the links in once I get it going. Just so busy with real estate. So, how do you transplant these two little geraniums? Look how small they are. Are you gonna kill them? I have a habit of doing this. And geraniums are so hard to get going, and that's why this pot, see this pot? There's nothing growing in it. I had a couple seeds didn't germinate, I found. I'm going to try and get them to go, and I think they were just in the wrong spot. So I got these two little guys right here. How am I going to get them out? Well, I'm a firm believer you should have your pot and your soil and everything ready to go perfect. So, how do you do that? I'll show you. I like to have a container like this with soil in it, so it's easy to work with. Yeah, I got my big bag right here. Can you see right here? Here's my big bag of dirt. Look, big bag of dirt. Starting to dry out because I've opened it up. But I like a working soil. So I got my working soil. So, as you got your working soil, I'm just putting that back down. You put in your, you know, if it leaks through and around, it's dirty, kind of helps. That's about right. So and I need 2 of them. So make sure you have 2 of them. And make sure, I don't want to say make sure too much. Make sure you have them ready and an extra. Because you never know what can happen. Always be prepared. That's the great thing. So, how do we get them out of the pot into these pots without killing them? Well, I'll show you. Get your pots. I like to make a little indent with my finger, because this is where the plant's going to go, a spoon. Okay, a small spoon, something like this, a knife, anything you want. So, you know this is where they are. So I like to go deep. And I squish them, and I bring them out like so. And then I separate them, take this one, put him in his hole, and then I pinch him. I pinch him into the hole. I like the soil to be very moist when I do this, so I can pinch him in. Now remember, now see, I'm pinching this guy in. The soil I used is very moist. This helps, it keeps the roots together and everything. If it's dry, it just kind of falls apart. You don't want that to happen. And it keeps it, and then I just kind of pack it around nice and gentle like. You don't want to be crazy. Don't lose your spoon in your tray. And now I have, look at this, 5 geraniums. Well, you can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've put them in there. I've sprinkled. Once you get them like this, sprinkle a little bit of dirt around, put them back. You're good to go. And then I take my water and I just give them a little bit of water. Now because it's so dry around them, you got to make sure you got a tray under these. If you don't have a tray under them, the water will come through and just spill all over the place. But because the plant has got moist soil around it, you just want to moisten up around it. It'll stay in spot. These have some seeds. This plant has some pot. This pot has some seeds in it, so I'm going to get that watered. And voila! I've just transplanted geraniums. So if I can do it, and this guy has fallen over, I gave it too much water. I'm glad that happened. How do you save it? You make a mountain of fresh dirt around it, like so. Ta-da! I saved it. So we'll see in the next video, is it dead or alive? Who knows? I have a habit of killing plants. So, as much as I would love to have you outside, showing where we're going to put in some raised beds in a unique way that I'm going to do it, it's winter still where I live. That's what zone 4B and 5A's put up with. Honestly, May is the earliest, honestly. Sometimes we get April, but let's hope it works out just perfectly wonderful. So thank you for tuning in at our wonderful cold weather outside, transplanting geraniums so you can have them ready to go. Remember, I want to get these plants to a good size before I harden them off outside and put them in the front of my house. And then I'll do an overwintering video of geraniums, because I forgot to do that last year. I actually have them overwintering behind me because it's March. I've taken them out of their box, stuck them in their grow bags, and got them going again. So have yourself a great week. Enjoy yourself, and I will see you in the future.